So how are you? How are you finding Italy so far?
Italy is beautiful. Sardinia is gorgeous. The water is amazing, and we couldn't be happier.
Have you been here in Italy, Sardinia, before this
This
trip?
is our first time in Sardinia.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you, you are a mother and daughter, so how has that influenced you to pursue this acting career?
So, this is Catherine Young, my daughter, and I'm going to pass this to her.
Well, I think both my parents being in the industry and me being around it since I was so little, it is just like so inspiring. All these artists, they do such incredible work, and it's so much fun and so helpful to do it with my mom. And I think that, yes.
What's interesting about Catherine is this is her first project. It's called Prowl that Isaiah Quiñones wrote and directed. And Kat, because she grew up, I think, on a set, she never seemed nervous, which is the hardest part of being an actor, is trying to calm your nerves. But were you ever nervous?
I think I was definitely nervous. I wanted to do a good job, and I wanted everyone, who's working on this project to be proud. So I think I was putting some pressure on myself, but I do think it's so helpful being around cameras so often that it's kind of second nature. Yeah, not that nervous.
She was acting like she wasn't nervous. She's a very good actress.
And I wanted to ask you about your film. Are you excited to be here? Is your first time in a festival?
Well, it's my first time in an international festival. Yes. So I'm very, very excited. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, and as they've said, the water is fantastic. The grounds are amazing. So it is an honor to be here with this film because these two are fantastic in it. Kat does a fantastic job in her debut, and I think she's got a real, real future ahead of her.
What's your favorite Italian movie if you have one?
I've got a couple. I mean,
Please.
I really love the giallo genre, so anything by Dario Argento or Mario Bava. Like, I love the dark stuff. I mean, Suspiria, maybe. I guess that's an
Yeah.
easy. I mean, probably obvious one. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's a good
Whatever.
answer.
Thanks. Well, one that was influential to this film was opera, which a lot. Our film deals with voyeurism and stalking, and that's a film that deals a lot with that as well. And we pulled a lot of influence from the aesthetic in terms of the use of colors, vibrant colors. We have some use of blue in our film, and my cinematographer Rick Bay and I, we pulled a lot of reference from giallo films, and that kind of trying to like pay homage to it respectfully, with a bit of subtlety, but also tip our hat to some of these incredible filmmakers from Italy.
And last question, I wanted to ask all of you how you see the women in this cinema industry in Hollywood. Also, I want to ask you as a director, how do you see this figure evolving to Hollywood?
Well, do you want to start?
I'll
Yeah.
start. I think women have come a long way. And, you know, there was a time when I was younger, maybe 20 years younger, when the feeling was if a woman reaches a certain age, she's no longer that valuable in the entertainment industry. And I think that is no longer true, which is fantastic. I think women are doing amazing filmmaking now and are getting the opportunities to make some amazing films. And I love that the Sardinia Film Festival is really celebrating a lot of females. So that's very inspiring. And then I don't know the younger generation. Kat, how do you see it?
I mean, I've always just been so inspired by all these female actors, female filmmakers. I really, just to reiterate what you were saying, but how they've really been honoring women in this festival just means the world to me. But being in my generation, it's also like I wasn't really experiencing that. I didn't really know about the industry at the time. So I do think clearly they have come such a long way because I feel like women have, they're really thriving in the space right now. So
Well, I think that it's fantastic that more and more we're seeing women become filmmakers and tell their stories. I think that they can offer a very unique and honest perspective in a way that I couldn't on their behalf. So it's, I think, really gratifying and exciting because I think women are better communicators than men are. Quite frankly, I think that they lead with compassion, and it's influential to me. So I think that it's all the better for the industry.
Yeah, I like what Isaiah is saying because he wrote this great script, Prowl, and he was very collaborative. But when I read it, and I said, well, if this is a mother daughter relationship, maybe this would be just a little more interesting if it had this element. And Isaiah was so um, open and receptive and listening, and then would incorporate those ideas. And I think it does elevate any script or any project. So we need a lot of guys listening to a lot of women, which is happening.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
Yes.
So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.